turn right.
Alright guys, so I've made it to the park. Never been here before. And as you could see as we were driving in, there's some cool stuff. So I'm gonna figure out the camping situation, and then we'll check.
600 feet, your destination will be on the right.
I see it. I got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see what the camping situation is about here, and then we're gonna wander around the park a bit. There's a bunch of trails here. There's some cool stuff when you drive in. There's a couple of ponds. I don't know if I do any fishing. I do have some fishing poles with me, but for now, we are just gonna see about camping. And good, they do have firewood. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Oh, I shouldn't have pulled up this far. It's a big visitor center. I should be able to, I'll roll in there with the camera and we'll see. Oh, that's a nice looking little pond right there. Dang. Ooh, I'm about to miss it. Shucks. Yeah, we'll figure this out, I guess. Not parked very well, but it's alright. Alright, let's go inside and see what this is all about. Alright guys, so I'm in the visitor center. He gave me a pamphlet so that I can go find a campsite, but while I'm here I may as well wander around a little bit. So if you didn't see, as I was on the way in, I'm at Ponca State Park, and it's like the northeast corner of Nebraska. And there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm not going to be able to go through here and read everything out to you, but some stuff in some birds. They got some aminals, fishes. Crappie, smallmouth, channel cat, largemouth, bluegill, northern pike, walleye. That's a monster walleye. Blue cat, shovelnose sturgeon, pallid sturgeon, another big crappie. You've got some fish in here. There's a turtle in that one. What's up, bud? This one looks like it has got a bass in it. Yeah. It's a largie. What's up, buddy? Seems like a small tank for that dude. He's looking at the camera a little bit. Oh, he's gonna come over. Come here, buddy. He's keeping an eye on me for sure. Oh, look at the turkey. Oh, he saw me and ran off. See him? There's another one right there in front of the bush. He can see me too. That's cool. There he goes. Oh, there's a couple of them over there. Can you guys see them? That's cool. There's a trail over there, a trail marker. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little, we'll check this out later, maybe tomorrow. Oh, there's another turkey. There's a viewing deck there, and way in the distance, you can see the river out there. All right, let's go find ourselves a campsite. And kind of according to this map that I've got, it's actually quite a ways out there, but I don't know if you can see, there's cabins and stuff all over here. So that's pretty cool. They're huge. They're like basically like houses. I don't know if they've got any smaller stuff, but I'm gonna go get a campsite picked out because they close in about an hour. So I need to figure out where I'm gonna stay. And yeah, it should be a cool park to hang out in tonight. All right, well, we're here. It is sprinkling just a hair. I don't know, I can see it on the lens. I don't know if you guys probably can't tell at all. So I've got my campsite here. Really nice campsite. And I back up to like a big ravine over here. You can see way down there. It goes way down. I do have electricity, although I don't think I really need to plug anything in. So well, I've got a little bit of food. I didn't bring much, y'all. I kind of expected to be stuck inside because of the rain. That hasn't really materialized. It's been kind of rainy around here, and it's really kind of in the forecast for the rest of the week. But I got some junk food, which we'll just set that whole bag in there. It's all right. And since camp is basically set up, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a brew here. I could grab something different. All right, y'all. So I grabbed this from the grocery store. I've never had one of these. Smirnoff Ice Smash screwdriver. Screwdriver, I mean, it's not terrible. I think one of these is going to be definitely enough. But I think I need to get my old kicks changed out because these flat Adidas's aren't going to do it. And we'll go on a hike, check out at least one of these trails. I know there's got to be something close by. In fact, I think there's a trailhead right here on the other side of the truck. We'll walk one of the trails and then we'll come back and get a fire going. So I'm going to sip on this for a little bit and then we'll get headed off into the woods, I suppose. All right, guys. So I'm gonna walk this little trail up here. I'm in a little circle here. Spin the camera all the way around. So I'm in a little circle here. If you can see, there's one camper back there. That's the camp host. But there isn't a vehicle there right now. And there are two other campers in this campground. So there's a loop here, and this is first come, first serve. Then there's another loop of electrical campsites, I believe, and those are reservation only. And then there's a bunch of primitive camping sites. So there's a bunch of tent camping sites. And what I'm going to walk to right now is a hike-in campsite. So you can see there's a trail here, and right there's a little parking lot right off of this campsite, and there's a decent trail that goes down there. I can see a tree down up there, but I'm gonna walk this down. I don't know how long this is. I don't think it'd be that long, although it does look like there's like bike trail stuff here. Like people have been riding bicycles or maybe pulling a cart. They might have carts that you can use. I know some of the parks do that. But it's cool that you can park and then hike back in and camp. It'll be interesting to see how far this is. So here's our first casualty on the trail. These are big muscles. There we go. I did a good deed. This will probably be the only trail that I walk tonight. The other ones I'll probably drive to as we leave in the morning. There's those pillars as I was driving in, if you guys saw those. We'll stop and look at that. There's like a waterfall down to a pond, etc. We'll explore more of the park tomorrow, and we'll go down by the river and stuff too. But for now, I'm just gonna walk this trail and check out this campsite. I don't know how well you guys can hear all those birds, but it's really peaceful here. I think there's the campsite right there. I can hear a woodpecker out there. Yeah, I know it doesn't translate well to camera. Elevations and rough terrain, unless you got a super wide shot and you can see how tall it is. Like, it's hard to tell. But I believe I have come to the campsite here. There's a picnic table, a fire ring, and that's about it. You've got a little clearing for a tent. It's not super level up here, but there's a little cut there, and then it kind of comes around. You could definitely set a tent up over here, and these trees are spaced. These two are spaced decently. You could definitely run a hammock in these trees. I think I could definitely come back to this spot and do some camping like this. It's cool to see this. I've been looking for more spots like this that are in state parks here in Nebraska that you can hike in and camp at. Just a little bit of a different experience. You don't have your vehicle sitting right there next to you. It definitely wasn't a long hike in. Quarter mile at best, probably each way, I would think. Maybe a little longer than that. It didn't take me very long. But yeah, you could just be out here with nature. I'm in nature. I honestly thought this would be a longer hike. But it's accessible for most, I guess. That's how you could put it. So probably take a couple pictures, y'all, and then I'm gonna get headed back down that trail. Maybe we'll go walk another one. I still got plenty of light left before I even need to think about starting a fire. So maybe we'll check something else out. Stay tuned, y'all. turn it the right direction. So I'm up here in this campground. This is the trail I just walked to that campsite. The only other trail is to the other campsite, when really everything I want to see is over here next to the river. There's an overlook, and there's all the stuff that we saw when we came into the park. There's a bunch of other trails though. So after looking at the maps, I think what I'm going to do is just get my chair out, relax, and probably get a fire going. And we'll go check out all that stuff in the morning. We'll get a fire going. Yeah, we'll just hang out for a while. I mean, it is, what time is it now? It's 6:30. So I think it's time to just hang out. Thanks to Brandy for the new batch. I didn't make these. I think that'll go. So you can see how I kind of cross the wood. It's a nice way to make a fire. It kind of creates its own little chimney, and you can do it higher and higher. It's almost like a little tornado. Just gets the oxygen rolling right through that thing. It's probably the most effective way to get your wood going that I've found. I do always use those, typically always use those same kind of fire starters that you just saw me use. It's a candle wax dryer lint in a egg crate, like a paper egg crate. It was shown to me by my buddy Mike's wife, Brandy, and I've got a video of how to do it. I guess I can link that down below. It's really simple to do, but they work great. In fact, there is a campground near where I live that sells them in their convenience store thing. They sell the exact same fire starter, so somebody's in the back making those, but anybody can make them. The birds are just getting after it out there. Yeah, they're pretty loud. Yeah, that's a cool part of this park. Very green, trees everywhere, lots of good ambient noise, but for now, let's just keep hanging by the fire. lights on in here quick. And the camera battery's charged. Using my nice little power box here. My new box to power the lights down here and charge batteries. So I was really expecting to be stuck in here this evening because of rain. There's been a lot of rain in the forecast. So I didn't get anything crazy for supper tonight. I've got some Pringles here, sweet and spicy barbecue. We're gonna eat those up, and then go with that, I'm just gonna have telky. I'm just gonna have a telky sandwich. So this is a telky supreme sandwich. Here, actually, I'm gonna get a movie going. At least get this out and turned on. I'm definitely not ready to go to bed yet. Little tablet turned on. So we've got a supreme sandwich here, and I don't exactly know what's on this, but this is from Telky Sandwiches, and they're out of Norfolk, Nebraska. Focus. And that's my hometown. That's where I was raised at. So it looks like it came with a little pack of, I think that's mayonnaise. We'll pop that open. This is all I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. I do have some snacks and stuff to eat if I get hungry later, but for now, this is what we are going to eat. What is this? Creamy Italian dressing. So that's different. We're gonna shove this sandwich down, and then I'm gonna watch a movie. So we've got a little bit of a creamy Italian on there. Can you see that? Doesn't want to focus on that. Smash that. I'm gonna watch a movie it's on Amazon Prime. It's called Breach. It's from 2020 and it's got Bruce Willis in it. Bruce Willis stars in an action-packed sci-fi thriller fleeing a devastating plague on Earth. An interstellar ark comes under attack from a new threat, a shape-shifting alien force intent on slaughtering what is left of humanity. I enjoy a good Bruce Willis movie, and I'm a big fan of sci-fi movies, so. The sandwich is good, guys. What can I say? I mean, pre-made sandwich. The Italian dressing is different, but it's definitely tasty. You don't have to get fancy and cook fancy meals every time you go camping, guys. I'm perfectly happy eating something like this and not having to worry about anything. No dishes, no cooking, no nothing. And just enjoying the campsite itself and going and wandering around and checking out the sights and the scenery and not spending a bunch of time preparing food, cooking food, and cleaning stuff up afterwards. So you don't have to cook fancy stuff, y'all. And the movie is starting. Well, I need to pause this. It's getting too loud. Alright. So I'm going to watch this movie, guys. I'll let you know when the movie's over, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Kind of disappointing for a Bruce Willis movie, but yeah, would not recommend. It's not that good. I'm gonna go ahead and just close this movie out because there's only a few minutes left and I'm done with it. It's not, I don't know, not a good movie. Normally I'm into sci-fi movies and stuff like that, but just not a fan of that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit the hay tonight. Got the old bed set up in here, and we'll get up in the morning and we'll do some hiking. I did throw the fan in the window. That's just running off batteries right now. Hopefully it doesn't fall down in the middle of the night and scare the crap out of me. But yeah, I'm gonna get headed to bed here, and I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, it's more new sheets that I haven't used yet. Up in my sheet game. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Stay tuned. Oh, good morning, y'all. There's birds out there just chirping. One of them sounds like an alarm clock. It's 6:35 in the morning, and it is currently 59 degrees. That bird. I don't feel like I'm gonna get any more sleep. I think I need to make some coffee. I don't think I have a coffee cup with me, which sucks. It would have been nice to make enough to take some as we wander around, but I'll just have to drink it in here before we go. Oh, it's beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. There's a bird, like, there's a robin. Oh, he's looking at me now. What's up? You can definitely hear stuff moving around, like in the little ravine here. Like, you can hear stuff walking around. Obviously you can hear the birds and stuff, but you definitely hear some larger stuff. I heard turkeys gobbling all night long, so that was pretty cool. Got a little piece of coffee cake. I do have some oatmeal with me, but I don't like to do anything like that. I'm really lazy when it comes to camp cooking. I've come to realize that. But this works. It's easy. That's really hot. So I think there isn't a chance of rain again today. I can look on my phone quick. But I think we've got a couple hours before it's supposed to hit. And if it does, I do have rain gear with me, so it's not that big of a deal. We might have to switch to the GoPro. I don't think I want to have this camera out in the rain, but yeah, the robins, if I get the camera, he's gonna fly away, but he's down there picking through leaves, like throwing all the dead leaves looking for worms. I should probably just get my shoes on and get changed and start getting ready. I've got to get my chair put away. Left that out by the fire last night. Just gonna leave the clothes and that there for now. This is all in the truck. You can kind of tell camera that it's foggy out there. I mean, it's kind of hard to see the top of the water tower. So I guess you can tell a little bit. So I've not gone up there, but you know what? Should I just go that way? And okay. Once again, change of plans. We're gonna start back here, I guess, kind of deeper in the park, and we'll work our way out to the front. It's piqued my interest because there's a sign here that says steep grade, no motorhomes or trailers. You guys can see that. So let's take this up to the top. There's little like areas to pull off and kind of picnic at. I don't know if that's actually a campsite. Oh, that is a campsite. Looks like it. It's switchbacks. This is neat. I didn't realize you can go all the way up to the top of this big hill, I guess. I'll have to look and see what they're calling this. I think they called it the Los Hills Loop. Maybe this is, I don't know. Now let's check this out. If not for the oak tree, but for the views. Alright. Old oak tree sapling in 1644, core drilled in 1964. Must have to walk down here. Old oak trail. Oh, it's a trail. Well, do we walk the trail? I'll have to lock the truck up. We should probably just walk the trail. Look at that view, though. I guess I'm gonna get my windows rolled up, grab me one of these things, maybe, and at least take a look at this. Well, there's a big tree there, I guess. We're gonna walk to a big tree. We'll see what it's about. I can see trail down there. I don't know how long this is. I should look at my other map. I took a look at the map, and from what I can tell, this is a 1.9 mile hike, but it does look like there's some stuff that branches off. So hopefully I can find my way back to the truck. We're just gonna head on down the trail here. I've got a bunch of steps to go down, so yeah, let's not fall down the steps. That would be the suck. Did I lock the truck? Make sure I lock the truck. The GoPro is in there. All right. Hopefully we beat the rain, and hopefully this is cool. Oh, is this the tree? This might be the tree right here. Designated a Nebraska heritage tree. I think this is supposed to be the tree. Planted in 1644. Either way, we're gonna head off to the left. So it looks like the trail is a loop. I hope that's not what we came down here to see, because that's kind of bogus. I mean, it's cool that it was planted in what, 1644? Should look at the thing again. It said something on here. I think that's it. Yeah, sapling in 1644. The old oak tree is a bur oak, estimated to be a whopping 376 years old at the time of printing this. It may be the oldest living tree in Nebraska. This old wolf tree was named and designated as a Nebraska Heritage Tree by the Nebraska Community Forest Council and the Nebraska Forest Service in 2006. So I guess that's it. This is a much smaller trail than the one that I walked to that campsite last night. This looks more like a hiking trail, and I just got a big face full of spider web. That was sweet. Well, nice 1.9 mile hike in the morning, I guess. Try not to get eaten by a panther or something out here. I need to walk doing this so I don't hit all the... Or just hold this right in front of me instead of off to the side. Yeah, just beautiful. Beautiful spot, except for all the spidey webs on my face. Oh, the trail turns, starts going down that way. You can see a building down there through the trees, maybe. Looks like maybe there's a cabin or something right there. Let's keep rolling. There's the shelter right there. It looks like there's a trail marker there. Yep, I'm still on Old Oak Trail. It's a half mile from here to the tree where I started. I'm gonna walk down here and check this out while I'm here. It looks pretty nice, like they've kept this one up. It looks like it's got a fireplace in it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Big old stones. It's dark in here, but yeah, big fireplace. Does actually have electricity though. It would be cool to have a big fire going in here. One would assume that this is like a day use only thing, but there are big fire rings outside here too and some picnic tables, but I assume it's just a day shelter. And judging by the trash, it seems to get used on a fairly regular basis. And then, I don't know if you can see, there's another building back there. Can't really see it on the camera. There's a restroom over there. Anyways, that's neat to see. I mean, I don't think the state's going to be putting up any more buildings like that anytime soon. Well, just get back on the trail, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it started to rain. So let's get back up there before we get dumped on, because that would suck. Well, between the rain and the humidity, I'm starting to get a little bit warm with this shirt on, but yeah, can you hear the rain? At least with all this tree cover, I'm not getting too much on me. You can see big droplets hitting the ground, but we should be about back up at the truck. Trail has gotten kind of steep and rutted. If you can't tell. I did obviously walk down, so I'm walking way back up that hill that I drove up to get up to the start of this thing. So it's all an incline. It looks like we're getting back to the top. I'll have to take a look at maps, take a look at the weather when we get back, see what the rain is supposed to do. From here we'll probably go check out the river, and then the pillars at the front of the park, and we'll take a look at the other hike that I had planned to do, depending on this rain. I believe the spot that I was actually going to hike to, there is probably a parking lot near it, so I might just be able to drive to it. Oh, there's the steps. We've made it. It's raining pretty good now. Tree is cool. It would have been a little cooler if it was at the other end of the hike, I feel like. But you can start at the other side. Yeah, the tree's neat, y'all. I'm sure that lens is getting wet. It's old. It's a big old tree. It's been around for a long time. Big tree. Let's get back up these steps here and hop back in the truck, figure out what we're gonna do. All right, back in the truck. You can kind of get an idea of how much it's raining now. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear that with the truck running. We'll go drive around a bit. We're still gonna go check out some of the other stuff here. A little bit of rain's not gonna hurt us. We're gonna head down, and I guess I will drive down by the river and show you guys that, and then we'll head back up to the front of the park. I don't think we're gonna do much more hiking today unless the rain lets up, but there are still some sights to see, so stay tuned, y'all. And there's the river. So I could have camped down at this spot last night, but I thought being in the trees was a bit cooler. Maybe next time we'll camp down here, do some catfishing or something. But there's a sign down here that I wanted to show you. I saw it yesterday. So flood level was, I don't know if it was right to that sign or what, but would have been over my truck, just about anyways. So this was all flooded. There's a huge bluff here, and there is a boat ramp here, public boat ramp, and then there's multiple campsites, and campsites there and out there. It looks like there's some of it still closed off. There's bathrooms, yeah, like this is closed off. I don't know if there was campsites on this end, but you could get down to the river if you wanted to and camp, or get down there and fish. Yeah, it's awesome out here. I'm gonna drive over there and check out the boat ramp though. Campground's campground. There's a big playground right there. Let's hop back in and head over there. Well, there's the boat ramp. It's kind of neat. I'm just gonna have to get out. So it's just a road straight down, and the ramp just goes down and whoop. It's really wide. It looks fairly new. It's pretty nice. No dock or anything though, which kind of sucks, but you definitely fish down there. Yeah, you can go down here and fish. It's really shallow right there, but I don't know. I would say after the boat ramp would probably be better. Yeah, really wide spot at the river here. Look at that mansion over there. You see it? Swanky. I seeing up there? It's like cliff walls. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. Can you see that? The cliff? Can't really see it on camera. I'm sure there's a trail to that, but it's raining. I did one already. All right, let's get back in the truck and we're gonna head up to the front of the park and check out those big pillars and pond and stuff like that. Well, y'all, as I was driving out, I saw this. When I said I bet I could find a way to get to the top of that, I found a way to get to the top of that. So there's a little overlook here of the river. We're up on top of that cliff now. Yeah, we're way up. I can see the road way down there. And there's the house on the other side. So they say this is a 3-state overlook. I'll have to see what supposedly we can see. I don't know where I'm at, but there is that. Where is it at? My lens is all fogged up. Sweet, there's that house way over there. Is my lens foggy or is it just foggy? It's just foggy. There's the river, yeah. Boat ramps down there somewhere. We are way up high. So I'm assuming it's probably like South Dakota and Iowa that I'm seeing in a 3-state overlook. I don't know. It's pretty nice though. That was a pretty cool spot, guys. We're gonna get headed back down to the front of the park and finally go check out those pillars, I think. I would have to say, a rainy day during the week is a great time to go to your local state park. Not very many people out. And there's just roads everywhere. I don't know where that goes. It would take you an entire day to even drive around this place almost, I feel like, and see the sights. There's cabins everywhere. There's trails all over. This is a really awesome park, y'all. Really big park. And it's one of the few, I mean, there are a few in Nebraska, but for the visitor center to have that much stuff in it and to have like a gift shop and all that, you don't get that in most of the Nebraska state parks. It's just a campground and a lake typically. Here we are at it's kind of like the entrance to the park. The visitor center up there, but then you got to go back and out and down to the campgrounds, and you go down this road there. There's a golf course there if you want to come here and golf too. I mean, that's not part of the park, but it's a big golf course. So it looks like there's supposed to be water in this part of it, and there really isn't. So it's got sculptures all over it. Like a sturgeon, there's some catfish and crappies and turtles and a muskie and some raccoons, buffalo, a deer, elk, and they've all got different stuff kind of as it goes up. There's like woolly mammoths up there. Saber-toothed tiger? I don't know. Buffalo and bison, bears. And over here we've got like dinosaurs. And the people here, yeah, this is cool. And even like there's fossils and stuff down here, like there. Oh, looks like they're working on it. One side's a little janky, y'all. There's the rock right there. Native Americans? Yeah. Yeah, this is really neat. And then if this was running, I don't know if there'd be a fountain. I'm assuming there's a fountain that comes off the top of it, the way it looks. And then you've got like a waterfall that goes all the way down. It goes down into a pool down here. Be neat if there was fish in here, but I don't think there is. Maybe at some point during the year they do, but not right now. Please no swimming or wading. Fine. Fun haters. Really clear water at least. It would be cool if there was something in there. Or at least more rocks and stuff. Maybe they're working on the whole thing right now. And we've got pillars up there. We get a good view from over here. Definitely worth checking out, y'all. Pretty sweet. I would recommend checking this place out. Yeah, you've even got stuff in the steps a little bit. It's another Nebraska waterfall. This one's man-made. Yeah, I wish I could see it all lit up and with the fountain in the middle going, I guess, but not today. It's cool though. Well, let's head back to the truck. See what else there is to see here. I can't gobble. These you. Gobble gobble. Not care. My intent is not to harass him, but I gotta turn. It's just a loop right here. So I'm gonna meet it over there. It's probably gonna turn around. Oh, he's running. Sorry, homie, I wasn't trying to screw with you. I think I can keep driving on this. There's no signs that say, oh yeah, there's parking right there. There's another overlook. This park is huge. And it's like you're just looking out into nothingness out there. It's so foggy right now. Shablang. He's still over there just running. Okay, so what is this? I don't know what this is about. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. There's two of them. And there's like a concrete pad right there. There. I mean, it kind of sounds hollow. It's weird. Maybe it says something up here. And there is a primitive campsite right there. So you could camp right here, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a tent campsite right here. And you could hang out right above the river. Man, there's another great view. I'm gonna drop my keys and better put them in my pocket. Yeah, check that out. I mean, too bad it's foggy, or I'm sure you can see for miles. There's like a cabin down there. You guys see that? Yeah, that's a sweet view. That's a cool campsite. I don't know what that is. I'm more curious about what that is than anything else. I don't know if there's a tower here. Maybe this was a clearing for like a, I don't know, maybe there was a tower here. Or that was like an anchor point. I don't know what else it would be. Yep. I think we might be nearing the end of our exploration here for the day. There is one more thing I want to check out for sure, but let me see if there's anything else first. So the one thing that I wanted to see is right here. We're gonna park the truck again, hop out, and check this out. I should have looked at this when I stopped to see the pillars. We've got a Nebraska historical marker for the park. Wanted to see what this said. I suppose I could read that to you guys. So, Ponca State Park. This region was first inhabited by prehistoric Indians when French traders and trappers explored the river in the early 1700s. The Iowa Indians occupied this area. Later, explorers such as Lewis and Clark also traveled to Missouri. White settlement began in the late 1850s when the Omaha and Ponca, the last Indian inhabitants of the area, sold their land. Ponca, the Dixon County seat, was located in 1856 along the Aowa Valley, AOWA, at the confluence of the South and Aowa Creeks. Hundreds of steamboats on the Missouri and wagon roads from the Platte River to Niobrara made the area accessible to settlement. In 1934, Ponca State Park became part of the state park system. Ponca Legion Post 117 was instrumental in the community effort to donate the land to the state. The original 160-acre donation has grown to nearly 900 acres. The park's rugged terrain was formed by glacial action during the Pleistocene period. Today, this area provides a refuge of wooded hills, high river bluffs, and a commanding view of the three states. Ponca State Park is operated by the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. So, these things are cool. It's a Nebraska historical state marker, and they're all over Nebraska. A lot of times you'll be driving down a Nebraska highway and there'll be a little blue sign on the side of the road that says historical marker in X amount of distance, like a half mile or a quarter mile. And there'll be one of these near the road, somewhere near the road or just off the road. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this park. This is one of the coolest parks in Nebraska that I've been to in a while. So anyways, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.